Kanjuro is a Batman character. What's good, y'all? You Dub back here again in 2020. March is moving along just like February was. Let's get it here. And some of y'all be like, wonder what the hell you talking about, dog? I'm gonna put this. Kurozumi Kanjuro is a damn Batman character, Batman villain, whatever you call it. And what do I mean? Dude, some had, as many have stated already, Marco theorists and other people have talked about Kanjuro possibly being a traitor. I was like, I was curious about the traitor, but I was more so curious about Kanjuro in a number of ways, and I'll address that in this video. And lo and behold, Oda delivers yet again. And I gotta say this, and y'all know I love a lot of One Piece characters, or speak about a lot of One Piece characters, right? Kanjuro is probably one of the most unique characters Oda has ever crafted, which is why he's on the level of a Batman character. And for those who don't know, whether it be the protagonist himself, Batman Bruce Wayne, his allies, now Nightwing, Dick Grayson, you got Red Hood, Jason Todd, Red Robin, Tim Drake, you got current Robin, Damian Wayne, you got Stephanie Brown, Orphan, spoiler, Stephanie Brown is Orphan, spoiler, Cassandra Cain, of course, Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Jim Gordon, Harvey Bullock, Renee Montoya, I believe her name is, Alfred, Lucius Fox, Luke Fox, Signal, Duke Thomas, all these cats, dog, all these cats. And then, of course, you can go into his rogues gallery. The Joker, Bane, Two-Face Harvey Dent, Harley Quinn, depends on which version. Okay. Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot. The list goes on and on. Man Bat, Clayface, you name it, right? Complexity. Just a plethora of complexity. And I mean that's just a tip of the iceberg of me mentioning Batman villains, right? Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane. All these psychological complexities, these characters that you just be sitting here like, what? Mad Hatter, the ventriloquist, Kite Man, Calendar Man, just wild characters, right? In their mindsets and in their actions, their motivations, they differ so greatly. The psychological profiles. Here you have a Kanjuro. And Oda set this up so well. Now, for the longest time, I wondered why. It made no damn sense. We have never seen anyone this booty butt cheeks. Straight absolute garbage and trash at his usage of his devil fruit. It's like, bro, this is a hindrance. Bruh, you had your devil fruit for how long? How long? Now, get this. Now, we know Sabo is a competent fighter. Got the Mary know me, was lighting it up. No pun intended. Kaku, the same way. Luffy was a kid when he got his. Joker, Heavenly Demon Don Quixote do Flamingo was a kid when he got his. But you see over time they got legit with it. Katakuri, Charlotte Katakuri was the same way. Big Ma'am Charlotte Linlin. The list goes on and on. Whitebeard Edward Newgate. But if you have it for any seeming amount of time, and he would have had to have had it, as we can see in the flashback, he would have had it for a minute. So you just sit here like, bro, why is his art skills, his drawings are straight trash. Now you can say he sucks at it, but it's like, bro, we've never seen anybody that trash. Even Wappo, as much as I rag on him, was not that garbage with his ability. He just can't throw hands. He just can't fight. All right? Which is the same thing with Foxy. Foxy can't really fight. All right? So that was one thing. I'm like, how the hell is he so bad with it? Plus, he's a skilled warrior, and his paintbrush is his main. That's his katana, if you will. Dog, we never saw any real swordsmanship skills. We saw it from Firefox Kinemon. We knew he was legit. Raizo the Mist, fame. Shinobu had fame. All the rest of the scouters had fame. Kinemon had no fame. And you're just sitting here like, bro, what? And then the whole makeup game, looking like a straight, out of a play and stuff. And it all is pieced together. This dude and the reason I say this dude literally got the Dick Grayson, the original Robin, Nightwing treatment. where Robin, and this is what made me like it flipped off in my head, making Wano almost like it's like a Batman plot right now, dog. With Odin's backstory, everything going on with the Orochi, Kurozumi Orochi, everything going on with Kaido. Kaido makes this more One Piece, and of course, Luffy being Luffy and all that. But this feels like a Batman plot in a One Piece world. All we need is Luffy being a damn detective, and then we're good. This dude, Kanjuro, and of course you got Denjiro, you have Kiyoshiro, right? He makes that case, but you can say Kiyoshiro, he's the typical, like in anime and manga, we get that a lot. But this dude, Kanjuro, when do you see this? Like, it took Dick Grayson, where Dick Grayson, his parents, the Flying Graysons, they get killed. They're famous acrobats. They get killed. There's different versions on how it happened, but the reason is they get killed, right? Dick Grayson's left an orphan. You mix this together with the whole thing with the Kurozumi backstory, a bit anime-esque with it, and then you mix it together with a little bit of Trafalgar D. Water Law, right? Surgeon of Death himself. Remember Law? This had me thinking of Law after, I was listening to different reviews. This had me thinking of Law, where Law, the most tragic backstory thus far in the series, even though I think Sakazuki will have the most tragic by the end of the series. Dude, Law, similar situation. Left, didn't want to live. Did not want to live. And here Kanjuro went to the extreme with it. Everything about this dude is pure extreme. His acting is on another level. This dude is hardcore. Plus, he got Kurozumi blood. He down for his set. But then he also rolled with the Kozuki clan. So, this dude got layers of depth. When you start to think about it, and at first, you're like, oh, this was a good one, the traitor. But you start to look at all the layers, you're like, damn, this dude highly skilled. This dude was fooling them the entire. No one could sense this about this man. Hell, Luffy didn't even pick it up on this man, and Luffy's usually a great judge of character. No one sensed because he's that committed to what he does. Dog, I don't even think anyone could doggone if there would be a top tier telepath. Let's say Jean Grey or Professor X, Charles Xavier came into or Martian Manhunter, John Jones came into the One Piece world. I don't think they would have found out. I don't think you were at the lasso of truth from Wonder Woman Diana would have worked on this cat. This cat is so interesting, and we're just getting started. It was a wonder why this traitor thing was held off so long. He held off and he told him, he's like, yo, I was willing to die for y'all. I was willing to go down. I was looking for a place to die. I was looking for a place to die. This dude psychological profile has me questioning. I'm like, have I ever come across a character like this? I don't think so. I think this is a wholly unique. Like I said, I think Luffy, if you go all his layers, he's a wholly unique. This dude Kanjuro's wholly unique. You could probably bring up some other characters in One Piece. We need to learn more about Blackbeard before I call him a wholly unique character. But there's a few characters in One Piece where in all my years, in all my reading and watching fiction, I've never come across this dude. Because this dude, like I said, what really is Kanjuro? When you got a dude who can act like this, even Orochi, and we've never seen Orochi sweat like it. Like, he's like, bruh, this is eerie. Like, when you got someone as scummy and grimy, as much of a liar and a dick, a douchebag, is complete, just irredeemable as Orochi. When you got, Kaido made Orochi, and Kaido, he arguably the worst of the worst. He like, yo, Orochi messed up. It's bad. When the characters are that pedigree of questionable, is that bad? Dog, Kanjuro is just an anomaly. So what is going to happen to him? Now, I have Kinemon versus Kanjuro. That's got to happen. That's pretty much confirmed. But dog, so whose side is he really on? He's played both. Will he be like people are proposing? Will he be the big player? That's what I'm saying, man. This dude, I could imagine him in a Batman story. This dude is a triple crosser. Now, how did they figure this out? Who knows? Now, shout out to Kinemon, ready to put in that work, and no one wanted to believe it. This guy here, man, he's got a lot of people intrigued. And while he's still not the most intriguing Scabbard for me, he's still like right now it's like in so for all we know, this dude could be nerfing his power. This dude could be possibly the most powerful of the Scabbards. That's how we got so many questions with this guy. Oda dropped the goodness on us. He dropped pure greatness. That pure fire. Unadulterated, 100%. This is next level thought. Again, some people are like, well, you just praising Oda. Because it's the simplicity. He duped. Because even if you thought Kanjuro was the traitor, okay, even if you thought it, did you expect it to be like this? When someone is willing to die, when someone is a pure actor, when someone has the skills where no one can read the true motivations, it takes me back to Breath of Life by Florence and the Machine. It was played Snow White and yeah, Snow White and the Huntsman. I was making sure I wasn't confusing the movies. Snow White and the Huntsman. Absolutely love the movie. But whose side am I on? Whose side am I on? That's part of the lyrics of Breath of Life. Phenomenal song if you've never heard it, by the way. Love singing that one. But that's the thing, and some people got it questioning. Now, of course, we at this point got to say he's rocking with the Kurazumi, but he could really play ball for either side. Or maybe he rides with the Kurazumi and he's like, but maybe he sacrifices himself and redeems himself and redeems his honor for the Kozuki side, for the Alliance side. We don't know. So this is intriguing. This late into the arc, Oda is bringing that fire, son. We're fresh off the flashback. We got a massively depthful character. Like this character has me thinking. You know, it's characters like this that get you questioning life. It gets you questioning yourself. It gets you questioning humanity. It gets you questioning. You know, it kind of goes back to Joker and the Killing Joke. People bring it up, the one bad day kind of thing. What would happen to psychological triggers in the decisions that are made? You know, if Law didn't get befriended by the Don Quixote pirates and and really Corazon, Rocinante, Don Quixote Rocinante. If he didn't have Rocinante, what would have happened to him? If Luffy didn't meet Shanks, what would have happened to him? You see what I'm saying? Like, interactions with people are so imperative. We see what happened with Orochi when he met the rest of his clan, you know, some of his clan members, the old hag, and she's like, oh, they ain't filling his head with all these lies. And she told the truth, but she also filled his head with propaganda and lies. Kanjuro. What would have happened if he never met Orochi? These are the questions, man. These are the questions. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this character of Kanjuro, man. This makes the arc even more interesting. Interest is peaked. Interest is really peaked. I mean, there's been flashes in this arc, but I see that Oda is writing a story within a story in this arc. He really is. He's taking his time to pen a story, and it ain't high octane. I mean, I kind of sense that from when Wano started, but you know, there's definitely been some great parts of Wano. You know, I wasn't overly hyped like a lot of people were, but I was wondering where Oda was heading with this. Oda is taking his time. It's a slow burn. This is he's playing a long game with this plot. And he's crafting something here. So it'll be very interesting to see what progresses and how this arc finishes up. For example, Kaido's character. What's Kaido's character really about? Still one of the most enigmatic characters. I remember years ago saying he was one of the top 5 most enigmatic characters. And we're seeing that. It's getting slow reveal after slow reveal. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see where Oda takes characters such as Kanjuro with the rest of the story. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. If there's any ideas, any thoughts on any videos, let me know. And we'll try to do that for you. And until next time, y'all. Peace.